Hi guys, today I'm gonna show you how to replace front springs, the lowering springs, because I wanna put the car a bit lower because the stance is terrible. It looks like a boat or I don't know, SUV, something like that. I already I did because I took the car to the garage to replace the rear springs because it's not so easy. So I was trying to do it and I failed. So I think one person is not enough to replace it. Maybe if you have a garage, a lift and proper tools, that would be easier. But for me, it wasn't easy. So I left it for a garage to do it and I'm gonna do the front. So these are Eibach rocket, and what I can tell, this is the part number for the front. I forgot to record the rear, but you buy it as a kit, so you get 4 springs. And what I can tell you, I thought it's not gonna be low, so we'll see. But I have it on the rear, sorry for a dirty car, because it's winter. I didn't have time to wash it. I took it from the garage and came back last night, went to work. I didn't have time to wash it, but this is how it looks. It's about 1 finger gap and I think it's enough. I wouldn't put it any lower because it's gonna be hard to drive on the bumps. So we'll see how it looks if I'm gonna put the fronts in the back. And this is a winter setup. I've got summer tires and summer wheels prepared for a season, but I need to buy front tires because the front, they are not short, but need to replace it. Rear are still fine, so I have to fit it. Well, I'm gonna have to take it to the garage that will fit them for me, and we'll see. It's gonna be nice. You're gonna see. So I have done just a major service. So this is, sorry for Polish letters, but it's the oil. So it's 109,000 kilometers. So it's 65,000 miles. The next I will do around 120. So it will be 75, something like this. What I do, I take it to the garage and they change it every 10,000 kilometers, so it's about 6,200, let's say around 6,000 miles. And what I do another change in half, so about 3,000 miles. I do it by myself with filter, so not a big deal. So I just need that for record, and I'm gonna have to call them to reset not the light, it's just the service history, so it has to be done. Another thing, it was the DCT oil change, and with the oil filters, you get 2 filters, one with the pan, and the other one is for high pressure, that's what I heard. And the oil, so it cost, in my country, what I paid in this garage, 3,100 zloty, which is about 500, 600 pounds, maybe less, 550, something like this. I don't know how many euros is it, 700 euros for everything. So I think it's quite cheap, because the main dealer it would be probably 1,000. So I saved a lot, and I'm not afraid because I did it before in the other car in the 92 twice, and I'm really happy with that. So they know what they're doing because they do only BMWs. It's sometimes good to drive even a few hundred miles to do it for less, because it's still gonna be cheaper. So I got, that was one when I bought it in 2020. I think it was 50,000 kilometers, which is about 31,000 miles, something like this, maybe 32. And the other one is 65, like I said. So probably another one will be at 100, 110, so about 60,000 kilometers, something like this. So 110, 170. So, oh, how many miles is it? I don't remember, maybe 100 or something. So it's not a low mileage car, but it was driving, so it must be, you know, in good condition. I don't like cars when they sit all the time. Too many miles is not good. Lower miles is not good, because the car must be driven. It can be, especially I heard the big engines like the 3-liter diesel or petrol, you must drive the car. Otherwise, just something under the, how you call it? I don't remember exactly. So you see, it's okay. It's not not the pudding or something. I don't know what you call it. See, the car was there for almost a month, so something's starting to be here visible, but the timing chain and everything, and it looks for me fine. Well, you can't say it's okay, because you're gonna have to take the rocker cover or valve cover, whatever, and then you're gonna see. Like this, it's hard to say, but I don't see any visible damage. Engine is clean, like you see, so it should be okay. Okay, so the first thing you have to do is to take that. You got 3 plastic bolts like this in here. I think it was 8 or 10 mil, so I already did it. Small clip. This is the brake system. Not sure will that fit the E92, because I need a proper pedal fill, because mine is not so good. So I heard someone just replace it with M2. Maybe it will work, I'm not sure. The second part is this. I need to remove that. Same in here. But you have to do that. A small plastic. I need a proper tool. See? Not yet. Come on. Oh, yeah. Okay. Voila. You can put it here. Should be okay. So I have bought something like this. It's quite cheap. It cost me 20 pounds, 25 euros, 24, something like this. And maybe this is the part number. Special tool. It's like a wrench, but the open one. Some people complain about the other. Some say it's okay. For this price, it should be okay. So you need, where is the number? Come on, 18mm socket, and the second one must be going through that. I think it's 8mm. Okay, so not 8mm, 10mm. So it must be longer one. And this is really perfect. Oh, it can be shorter, so I'm lucky I bought it right. So we'll see how it works. Okay. With one hand, not so easy. You have to hold it, so it's gonna be hard to record it. 1 second. Okay, so if you hold it like this, quite easy, going easily. But now this is just losing a bit. You have to still leave a bolt or notch on it. Then you have to remove the wheel, and then you can work on it. It should be easy. So this is the correct part number for the M2 F87. It's for OG and competition, because they've got exactly the same struts. Only the CS got adjustable dampers. I think it's same as M4, M3 with a button. Yeah, I'm gonna show you how to do the front springs, because unfortunately, like I said before, I couldn't handle the rear, so I give it to the garage. So the front is much easier. Okay, so first thing what you should do is to remove drop links. Well, yeah, one drop link, of course. So this is 16mm and T30, I think, Torx, or not sure, but it looks like this. These two lines, ABS sensor, I think, and the second one, brake pad wear sensor. Then the brake line from here, and you're good to go. Then we can drop it. So I have showed you how to remove the top. It's just one nut. You don't have to remove the I don't know what's that, not holding the strut on the top. So just this nut, and you drop the whole strut down. You don't have to remove anything else. So it's much easier. Sorry for dirty brake disc, because the car was 3 weeks in the garage, and they left it outside for a whole day, and they put it back a bit dirty. They put it back inside for night. Don't leave it. So okay, let's see how it goes. Okay, well, the wheels, they look terrible, so I'm gonna give them to the company that refurbed them in the black satin, so we'll see. And what I recommend is to change the bolts. It's not original, it looks like original, but it has longer head, so which is even good, because when I was trying to remove the OE mold, the original one from BMW, I'm gonna show you what I did, and I recommend it because it's much easier to take the wheel off. I couldn't do it, so I have to go to the garage, because the BMW put some really bad for me quality of bolts for the wheel. Okay, so 2 bolts for comparison. Look at that, it's about, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 mil shorter, and when you're trying to take the bolt out, you just cut the head. It's just terrible. I've lost a lot of time, and one bolt, I'm not sure I'm gonna find it. It's somewhere over here. So I have to go to the special garage to remove it, because I couldn't do it. So say goodbye, just scrap, don't use them, find a longer one. I think this is the one. Not yet. Okay, don't worry about that, but buy one with the longer head and you're gonna be fine. You'll be happy, much easier. Or do the stud conversion, which is for me really nice too, because you get studs, you put wheel on it, and it's much better. So, okay, let's take the springs out. Yeah, this is the 30 Torx. Let's see that we can remove it without, yeah, 16 mil. Easy. I'm gonna check that group link is okay, because sometimes they need to be replaced. This is 65, I think, 1,000 miles car. So probably it's gonna need to be replaced, because I've had some knocking on the front, so. Okay. Should go. So I'm gonna have to lift it. Okay, next. Where is my screwdriver? Okay, this is for the brake line. Okay. Let's see. Okay. That's the clip to hold the brake line. Don't lose it. It's very, very important. Okay, come on. is it always so complicated? Can be easy. Just don't damage. No, okay. There is a bigger part and smaller part. That's why you've got pin to hold that smaller. Okay. Okay, remove that and that. One thing that concerned me is, do I need to remove xenon, or well, this is not a xenon, I've got LED lights, because I don't want to break it, so I think I'm gonna remove it. I think it's 8mm what I'm talking about. It's that part for the lights, so I don't want to break it. There is a, I think, 8mm nut. Let's see. Where are you? What a mess. Is that something? No, that's 6 and 7. Okay, got 8mm. Let's see. Alright. Nope. I think that's gonna be 10. Yeah, this is 10mm, not 8. Come on. Okay, and got it. It would be easier if I'm gonna use the 10mm. The range is gonna be faster. Flat as well to hold it. Okay, so it's removed, and then we can start to drop the strut. Okay, so you have to use another tool to lift the strut with everything, because you won't drop it because of dropping, just blocking you. Not that easy as you think it is. See, okay, just lift it a little bit. Then you can remove the top nut. Okay. Here. And we can start drop struts slowly. I don't want to damage it. Okay. Going down slowly. So you see, you don't have to remove the top mount and save a lot of time. Just going slowly. So yeah, that was good move to remove that light. Still not that easy. Okay. For me, it would be better on the ABS sensor. Still not like it should. I will remove it here as well. I'm afraid I can damage it. Brake sensor will be okay. Yeah, yes. Sensor as well. Alright. Why is it not so easy? You need to use a bit of force. Just be careful for brake line, brake pad per sensor, ABS. Yeah, the ABS. And for the, I just needed a rack to hold it, not scratch it. What I'm gonna use my old hat. I'm gonna need to wash it anyway, so hold it and don't scratch the body. Okay, here we have it. I'm gonna reuse that part with a pop stop because it's okay. I replaced the rear one because it was not in good condition, so I had to replace it. For the rear, I bought E63. I've seen it on a Beamer post. E63 bump stops. with gas cover and I shorted, make it shorter about, I cut it by another 10 mil because it was already about 10 mil shorter. No, 15 mil. Yes, 15 mil. That's how it looks. The bump stop is still okay. See, not that bad. The rear one was in shocking condition. I don't remember when it was changed because the last owner did the springs and he didn't touch it. What I'm gonna have to do, because the springs will be about 25 mil shorter, so I'm gonna have to count 25 mil. I think it's gonna be something like here, and I'm gonna cut it, make it shorter. It works with lowering springs because some people have been complaining about poor quality after the springs replacement. So shorter bump stops will be okay. Yeah, the shock is working fine, no problem at all. I'm gonna clean it a bit for the new spring. Yeah, remove the sand and everything. Got very bad winter this year. Didn't see it for 10-15 years. It's cold, snowing all the time. Okay, so let's bring the spring. Strange thing is, the spring is exactly the same height. It looks the same, so I hope it's gonna be working fine. I don't know why this spring, okay, it's right, but it looks like painted. Something is wrong with that. This is straight. Yeah, but why is it the same length? Maybe, yeah, strange. Maybe after years, it just been squashed. Sorry for the mess. I have to clean it. And we'll see. After, I'm gonna put it to the car. Okay, just come on. Make sure you pour it right, because this is the special rubber stop for the spring. So it must be like this, and then I put this one. Yeah, there is another stop in here in rubber, and then I have to cut a bump stop and put it back. Okay, so this is how I said it need to be cut about 25 mil, and this is 25 mil, so it's gonna be short like that. And I've seen people doing that, and it works fine. So we'll see, but definitely it looks like H&R, maybe not HA because it's a bit smaller, but it should be okay because you've got 25 mil more travel of shock. So I did it on the back, on the rear, and it works fine. I'm not sure you're gonna see it. This is E63, the 5.6 series, all the models. cut to about 20 mil. Yeah, 20-25, something like this, and it works brilliant. It cost me, it was sacks made in China. If you buy sacks, what else you can buy? Not sure the Lamforder make it, many brands make it. It's cheap because I paid 10 euros. It's probably, I don't know, $15, something like this. I had sacks in E92 for years, no problem. It's just the foam, it's the same material. I know it's different for a start, but after years, it's exactly the same. And it works fine. No point to pay for very expensive BMW ones, because it's gonna, after years, fail anyway. So it's better to spend 2-3 times for cheaper part, but replace it every few years to save some money. And I've seen after 8 years, this is to 17, 9 years now. Sorry, and it looks terrible. So save some money, buy sacks. It's gonna be fine. Okay, we put back. We're going to put it where I'm going to do it. Yeah, the bump stop going right to the bottom, then special hat again. Come on. Don't make me angry. Okay. Thank you, hat. Just make sure you make it properly, otherwise it won't work. That rubber okay, it sits how it should, and then we're gonna have to lift it. Bit forcing it to use. Okay, this is good. Sure that test bit is good. Spring. It's okay. Turn it. Okay. Sits nice. Yeah. It's fine. I'm gonna try it later. I'm gonna do it again. Okay. So now we put back everything. All the sensors, brake line, drop link. I have to check. Yeah. not that bad. It's always good to put the new one, so next time I'm gonna change the drop links, at least for the front. Let's see. Okay, so we lift it again, put the drop link back. No, come on. It's high. What I hate in winter time, it's a lot of sand, salt that make your car rusty, especially in the brake discs, all the subframes and other parts. I prefer to leave it in a place when we have no winter. What I do, my hack for the bolts, for everything. I know it might be stupid, but I take I did it with every single bolt I remove. Take them. No, it's stupid, but a Vaseline. But it saves me a lot of time, many times. In the future, when I remove the nuts, it's much easier to tighten it and remove it. Okay, let's see if I can do it on the way. That's finished. So we have to use torques. Okay. Okay, we did one side, so we move into the other one. Lose that nut a bit. Remove the wheel bolts, and then we can lift it. This side will be easier because we don't have, I think, ABS sensor, and we don't have that light position lever, wherever it is. So it's gonna be easy. It not save you a lot of time, but it will. After that, we put the back covers, this part, that rubber that saves the nuts and everything to make them not, you know, rusty or something like this in the winter, so all the dirt's not going there. It's nice design. So I'm not sure why the E90 don't have it, because the F series have it. The M got some rubber in it. I'm thinking about Probably next time STX Ti. I think it's with the camber plates in the E92. We'll see how it works. Not sure is it good for a street. I don't want to break that part. I don't know how you call it, but I'm just afraid of it. Okay, so let's do another side.